Hello and welcome to another new episode of Learning Simplified. From our previous videos, we can see that we have practically built up the header section, and right now we are about to build up the menu section and the logo section. So we are currently building up the template with HTML and CSS only, and the progress so far is up to this far. Right now, the objective is to build up this extreme left menu holder part, these menus, all these menu list items into our project along with the logo. Now this is the progress up to this far. We had created all these provisions right over here, as we can see. This is the menu holder, this is the image holder, and all those classes are practically being used into our HTML page. So we can see that we had created a class with the name of header wrapper, inside which we had made usage of a div element with the class name of image holder. Next comes, within this image holder there is a menu holder, and within this menu holder additionally we had created two different child elements, along with which we had made usage of some clear fix options. So all those things are right over here. This is the style.css, and as we can see that all those classes, those being created into our HTML page, is right now being customized into the style.css that we had created in this respect. We will be practically creating all those menu items here, and that is why we will be heading back first into the HTML page, where inside this div class nav holder, let's introduce an unordered list first. So this is the unordered list UL tag. Next we will be creating the first list item. Inside this first list item we need to put some links, so we will be creating this href. We have used this hashtag over here, and inside of it we are now creating this home. We have created this list item with home. In a similar fashion, we will be creating the rest of all those list items. So the next one is about us. So this is the about us. Next comes the services. Next comes the portfolio, and in the end the contact us page. Now let's have a look at it. Here it is the contact only. Press Ctrl S. Now living up to this far, if we head back to our project and reload, we can see that this is practically going to be the obvious result. Definitely we need to make some kind of customization right over here, and we can see that this is the unordered list which practically comes within this nav holder class. Next comes all those list items, and next comes this href tag. So we will be heading back to this style.css, and here first of all let's copy it, and we will be now mentioning that the nav holder UL, the unordered list within the nav holder, it will be having a list style of none. So definitely we do not wish to have any kind of list style here, as been seen right over here. All these bulleted elements, bulleted items, those are not required in this particular case. So there it goes, and we will be making usage of another property which is known as display inline table. Next comes nav holder UL list. So here it goes, float left. Now the objective of this float left condition, we wish that all these list items to appear in a horizontal manner, in a side-by-side manner. So that is why we need to make usage of this float left condition. Next comes the display in line. Next comes the border right. So, sorry, this is not right, this is right. We are making usage of this border right condition, which will be 1 pix solid, and it will be having a definite color, something like this one. We will be making usage of this padding condition, which will be 0.7 rem. So all it is going to do, from the top it is going to leave no padding, from the right it is going to leave a 0.7 rem padding, from the bottom it is not going to leave any kind of padding at all, and at the end from the extreme left it is going to leave a total padding of 0.7 rem. So the objective is to leave some padding from both the ends, from the left and from the right condition, 0.7 rem. Now as we had made usage of padding from both the ends, from the left and right, so definitely we do not need to worry anything about some additional requirements like adjusting the total container width. We won't be bothering about it. So that is why we need to mention this defining attribute here, which is box sizing, and the value is border box. So we had made usage of all of them. Now if we press Ctrl S and if we head back to our project and reload, we can see that this is going to be the obvious result. All these list elements, those are practically appearing into the menu holder that we had created earlier. All of them are horizontally aligned side by side. Now in the next case, we need to make some additional amendments into these list items. We won't be requiring any kind of text decoration, and we will be text transforming them into an uppercase letter. So that is why let's head back here, and here we will be now mentioning, we will be now customizing this nav holder UL list anchor tags that we had created over here. So the width will be now set to auto. The display will be block. The text decoration, it will be none, and the text transform, it should be uppercase. So let's head back, reload, and we can see that this is going to be the result, and we do not wish to keep any kind of border right property in the last list item that we had created here. We want to remove this border right property from the last list element.